Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Old Guy Plays 1969. Gonna do a little more Vince Story since the first playthrough did not bode well. And there was a couple of things I forgot to mention in that video as well. So let's go ahead and get you some game feed. Get into the game here. Yes, I've deleted that world. It was a horrific start. Not saying that we're going to have an even better start, but there was something that I forgot last time. So we're going to let this generate Old Guy Plays Hermit Tales. We're going to leave it on standard. I was talking about some different things that you could do, playing some different styles. Now you can go in standard. You can click this button down here. This is what I forgot to mention. You can click Customize. You're going to have a survival world. You can, decide the timer. So what I like to do is put the timer on 20 minutes. So you get 20 minutes to go get your body. Okay, and the respawn radius, each time you die, will be within 50 blocks of your last location. Or you can have it go exactly where you want it. Now, you can't reset your spawn location until you find a special clog, like a special thing. Okay, and yeah, so you can eventually find those, but it'll take you a while before you can get a spawn point. So survival challenges, okay? So here's where I was saying that you can do different things. So you can disable cave-ins if you like, or only have the block gravity apply to sand and gravel, okay? How many days are in a month, okay? And the real life hours. So, it's every 9 days the month will change. Okay, in game, of course, not real life, but in game time. Start off with 15 hit points. Here's what I was talking about: creature hostility. Let's try that again, there, old fella. This setting here is for creature hostility. So naturally, it's set on aggressive. So if you just want to have it so that they only attack you once you attack them, put it on passive. So we'll start this one on passive because I'd like get a little bit more playthrough on this one. Okay, player can obtain clutter blocks from ruins by breaking them. I don't really know what that means. I guess it's just all the default stuff. You can have it so that you can't farm underground, or you'd like to farm underground. You can have all that stuff. So temporal stability. Here was the other thing I was talking about, which is the real bad guys, the real monsters. Okay, right now you're not allowed to sleep during a temporal storm. You have to stay up for it, which means you'd have to fight your way through it. So if you want, you can put this on allowed. So if it tells you that you're going to get a temporal storm, you can try to sleep through it. If you're in a protected area, you could certainly do that. You can also have how often these temporal storms happen. And you can also set if the temporal storms are visible or not, if you can see them or not. And then there's how long they'll be. Okay. So, or you can, you can turn off the little clogs so you don't have to worry about temporal stability, right? So if you want to play with 100% peaceful, all you got to do here is turn this off. Temporal storms off, and then not worry about rifts, turn them off. Okay. Now, the bad guys will still spawn underground in different places, but they won't attack you. Okay. Unless you attack them. But they'll still spawn in, darkness and underground. So you still got to be careful about them. Okay. So I think what we'll do, approximately every 20 to 30 days. Maybe, yeah. See, when you have this set, the temporal storms eventually during the progression of the game, they get worse. Which means more waves and waves of bad guys and stuff like that. So let's just, for now, because I just want to turn this off, just so I can show you some more about the progression and not have to worry about getting our asses handed to us like in the first video. Because the game is brutal that way. Now, world generation. You can have realistic world generation, or patchy. Change how, different structures form, like snow and ice. You want them on or not. I just leave it all default. like I said, you can play with this, but be warned, the game's still in early access. You may, kind of mess something up. Okay. Now, there was another setting that was in here, and I think I missed it. You can have it set for how many days go by before you get a temporal event. And, oh yes, you can even play that you get one life, and that's it. You die once, game over, start over. Yeah, no timer. Monsters spawn right away. Race timer. You can also have it set that if you got the rifts on, you can say, well, give me 10 days before I start seeing anything crawl out of them things, right? Or give me 3 days before they happen or whatever. So I think 3 days is the default on it. So yeah, that was the other setting I was looking for. And of course, there's multiplayer, so you could apply that, and then let's go ahead. We'll make a brand new world for this again. So like I said, I kind of want to show you a little bit of progression. Kind of hard to do if you're getting your ass handed to you by a bear, like in the first 20 seconds of the game. I've never had that happen before. And we were in an area where there was absolutely no flint and no berries, no nothing. I'm just going to leave this neutral as well to whatever it gives me. So confirm. We're going to go with commoner again. So right away, we're in a little bit of a sandy biome by the looks of it. Let's eat this. Get some sticks. Sticky, 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 right away. There you go. Got sticks. All right, now. Ooh, we got a sandstorm or something happening here. Where are we? Hell. But we need some flint. Limestone boulders. At least get a little bit on a plane here. We can see what's going on. Who's flint? Stones. Peridolite boulders. I don't know if those will be important later or not. I have no idea. First time I've ever encountered this type of biome. That looks scary. Water. Okay, yeah, over here. I was going to explain before, I was saying about the wheel in the center of the screen there. Yeah, when you hit H to bring up this menu, it pauses the game. It doesn't do anything while you're looking up stuff in your handbook. Okay, so keep that in mind if you need to pause the game, bring up your handbook. I was talking about this wheel in the last video, and because I was yakking and going on, I wasn't really paying attention. But as I told you guys, if it was moving to the left, you're in an unstable area, and I didn't even realize I was. I really should have moved out of there because that can affect your health bar and all that other stuff. So anyway, let's nap out a knife. I only had the one piece of flint. Didn't I do that last game? fish. See what type of rodent that is. Deer. Great food source if you can catch it. Okay, this was 2 starts already in this game and twice. No flint. Like no. That's the build with over here. Shell. The loot. I don't know what that is. We got 2 flints this time. Let me see if I can. So I see a deer there. I really don't think I'm going to get lucky. If it's trapped in here or something, I'd be able to get it. Notice. It's also a nap out a knife. All right, yeah, we only had the one. Very, very quiet. 100 rabbits. Okay, anyway, here we go. All right. Keep in mind, the animals attack you. I don't know. Did it get out? Or did it die? I honestly don't know if it died. I got out of there. Yeah, managed to squeeze through. But look at the health we took. Like, look at the damage we took. We did a lot of pokey, stabby, stabbies to it. We didn't do squiddly. Yep. Hurts. What? Piece of rock that I laid down? Probably not. No, I did. Let's make a knife. Okay. This stuff here, this is what, horsetail? You can make boluses or something out of that to heal yourself. Oh, berries. I get 4. Well, since I know that these do make a thing that you can heal yourself with, let's see if we can get some. Bring up our crafting. Limestones, limestones. You want to hit that one, hit H. Horsetail. Horsetail polus. I need horsetail and linen. Now, how do you make linen? You got to make flax twine. In order to make that, you got to make rope, and then rope to either find it or, wow. I thought that was simple to make. Well, I guess we will not be making that anytime soon. So, QQQ, I'm not picking you up because I don't have the inventory space for you. Get over here and see if we can make some baskets. We finally got some bulrushes. Cattails, as they're properly called. I'm gonna dig up the roots too. Flint. The reason why I'm digging up the roots of the hills is, you know, I can eat them. You're gonna need something to eventually eat. Right now we're gonna need a crap ton of cattails, roots, and make some inventory baskets. I would say a little bit more easier start than last time. Well, maybe not. Maybe we took damage just as quick in this game as we did in the last one. At least I don't get the baddies on. That we'll be harassed by that stuff right away. Be able to explore a little bit, get a little bit of a foothold, and then, you know, you guys can let me know in the comments if you want to see me do a playthrough with the creatures, or if you would prefer to see me play peaceful, I guess, and just survive. Like to learn more about it. Trust me, it's a slugfest. It's a grind. How much flint do I got? 3 pieces. Make an axe. This is kind of a cool thing. You actually get to chisel out your own tools. That's it. A stick. Make the axe. Maple. Like it's 13:40, so it's about 1:40 in the afternoon. Surrounded by a lot of water here. Look at the map. Must be a big tree. Taking a while to cut through the core here. Oh yeah. Lots from that. We got so much from that tree, we couldn't carry it all. Okay, let's eat these berries. More cattails, please. I have to stop here long enough to actually make a basket. Because I never got a chance to show anybody that in the last video. Why? Because it turned night and health bar was down so low, it was screaming at me. I mean, we're at halfway already, but at least I'm not too worried about it this playthrough because I did pick up these roots and I know that'll give me a point or two of health, so when I eat them. But we'll still have to cook them though. We'll still need fire starter. Pick up some grass. Yeah, this game is very, very hard survivability. So if you kind of like Minecraft, first and last time I'll mention that. Apparently they're getting funny about you mentioning their game in other videos. But anyway, if you like that, you kind of will have some aspects of that in this because it is kind of a sandbox game too, but it's totally different as far as everything else is concerned. Just trying to get through the day within clouds. Okay, guys, let's see. We need, we're gonna need a fire starter. Might be better if I built this the right way. Because I don't have an inventory spot for it, so I'll grab it. Throw those on the ground for now. Now, this might make a convenient little house. It's a cave, but I don't want to stay here. Okay, handbook. Basket. So, a reed hand basket in this shape, 2 of each. So, E. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we got a basket. That over here, and now we got 3 inventory spots. We can put our roots in that. Fire starter. And maybe our flint. Let's see if we can build a couple more of these. I'll expand it by 3 more. Kind of really makes you feel like you're kind of really surviving. So I'm definitely going to need more. At least now I got a little bit of room. I can make some firewood too. A couple of stacks of that. Got some sticks. We're going to need more grass because we're going to need a bed, and I'd like to make myself a little straw hat to keep the sun off my head. How many day do we need? 1607, which means it will be nightfall soon. So, and we really haven't found ourselves a place, and we completely out of food. We need to find a food source as well. Plant down there, but I don't think we can eat that. Now you can eat the cattails. So like I said, I got a bunch of those, and I may have to just set up a fire and start eating those right away. What's going on here? It looks like lilacs or something over on the side of that hill. I don't know what that perlite or peridolite stone is. Never seen it before. I am going to head over this way. I heard a rooster, chicken. Again, the animals are faster than us, so I mean, it's hard to catch them. really hard. How much flint did I have? I had 2 pieces, so I need to keep my eye out for flint. But I want to get over here. Yeah, I want to head over to those trees. Could also probably stand, grab some more. Else. Sorry, I have a tendency to do that. I'm, concentrating on what I'm doing, but I also want to talk to you at the same time. So I got to concentrate on that, and then sometimes I got to pause while I gather my thoughts to do both. I don't do editing. I do a lot of my videos raw. If you've been watching me for a while, yeah, I see a fish. Yeah, I'm gonna get nuts because there's 2 fishes. Sushi. There we go. 1 sushi. Carve him up. Grab fish out of him. Now I know you'd be thinking, yeah, eat that. That's good for you. Cook that up and eat it. But you know what? I learned on my own that it's actually more beneficial to eat the fish raw instead of cooking it. Get a little bit more nutrients out of it. Let's grab that other piece of fish. And let's just go ahead. We'll hop up out of here. Because that hunger bar is starting to flash. Eat that. It's still not helping much. Where can we set up an overnight? What's this? This piece of driftwood? Maybe what I should build is a shovel, but problem is I don't know if I can shovel up this dirt. The freaking hole. I want to be down in this. And it's going to get dark soon. 1600. So it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Come on, game, show me something good, because I need to get set up to a place where, I can set up my fire, and I'd like to dig a little hole in the ground. So we'd like to stay close to gold rushes, because we're gonna probably need more of those. Oh, look at that. That's copper, native copper, and it's medium quality. So I'm gonna hit M on the map. Let's mark this. Very, very important resource to find. Mark pick. And let's also get an orange color. Sun is going down. Oh, look, some top copper. We'll take this. Still mark same city, because once I have the proper tools, I'll be able to dig down, and there probably will be more copper underneath that. Oh, see that guy over there? That's a bear. We don't want to go anywhere near him. Oh, I see berries. Here. Eat those berries. It'll give us a little bit of nutrients. Not much. It's gonna turn night here soon. I still haven't decided on somewhere to just let it. Oh. I encountered lead before. Stone. What? This, you're gonna need this to make tools out of it. I wish we were just somewhere where it was just straight dirt. What's this? I see a light source. we found a trader. Yep, these little structures you'll find, these are traders. And you can't loot them, of course, because they belong to the trader. And the area right around it is usually protected. Well, who are you? You are a trader. You are a trader, a local clothing merchant. So he just said, you new around here. Did you just wake up? I don't know what you mean. You're kind of been popping up like daisies across the land. Don't know where you're from. Don't know what you're doing here. None of you seem to talk about it. Well, I'm sorry. I guess it's better left unsaid. Well, I'm not entirely sure myself. I wish I could be of more help to you. What's your name? You'd ask, traveler. It's Wallace. So here you can ask about the gears. Like I said, this is a currency. They're limited, they're durable. I just wish they weren't so damn heavy. Sure, you could find something better to use. Truth is, these gears mean something special to most folks. Have no idea why. Yeah, they're part of something greater, as we all are. They are holy symbols to us, and wish we could make better trade than which is sacred. Yeah, kind of paraphrasing there, but anyway, say goodbye. But if you click on them, you can get anything to trade. See what he offers. So this is what he's looking to get from you. If you have these items, you can trade them for these. But also down here, you can just offer him different stuff. And he's got 41 gears. He's got money. Too bad that I didn't have any money. Okay, it looks like it's getting... Time is it? It's 2000 hours, so it's what, 10 p.m.? I may borrow this guy's cot for them. And then when the day comes up, we'll have a look around for something else. Did I make a fire starter? I did. Put that here. And do I have any brass on me? Yes, I do. No, I don't. There's my knife. See if we can get a little bit of grass. We'll move a little bit away from this cabin. Here it goes. And let's plop down a piece of grass. Firewood. Put that down. Let's grab the fire starter. Let's rub the sticks together and make a fire. There we go, one fire lit. And let's grab these cattail roots. Open up the fire. Menu opens up over here. Throw the roots on, and they will start to cook. So I got 6 logs on my fire. Now these eventually will burn out, and when they do, the fire goes out. I'm going to top that up. I'll put 12 on it. Yep. And we're just waiting for these to cook so I can eat them up. Now, let's have a quick look. I don't know if I have enough for each one, two. Yeah, still need a few more because I want to make one more basket. We'll be able to get another whole 3 inventory. We've got some flint, so there is some additional tools I need to make. Looks like my knife is ready to go pop as well. All right. First cooked cattail is done. We can eat that. As you can see, it only gives you 1 health. I mean, not great, but it's something. We'll probably eat a few of those, and then we'll probably go over and steal Buddy's pot there to sleep. Turn the rest of those logs into firewood. Let's nap out. What do we want to nap? You're eventually going to want to dig somewhere out so we can make a little hut inside in the side of a hill somewhere. Nope. I mean, okay, more done. There's an inventory. Eat those. Other one's done. Slow progression and the slow cooking of a meal. And you can see our firewood's burning down here as well. Another cool thing is, you know, this is fire pit's open. I can open up my inventory. Oh, I can throw more on. The root cook. And these things, they don't give you a lot of health. Also, don't cook fast either. I'm gonna grab one more to eat. And I think I'm just gonna let those cook. Come get them in the morning. Just go over to Bud's cabin over here. Hey pal, before you're caught. I want to sleep for 7 hours. There we go. And it's now, what, 1:30 in the morning? No, it's 5 o'clock. Yep. And that's my health bar telling me, hey, something to eat. Let's just go over here. Fire. Yeah, I know, you're starving. Wow. Really? Going overnight? No, the fire must pause. I didn't know that. Figured that would keep cooking. It keep burning anyway. There, another one ready to pop out of there. That should keep me going just for a little bit. Over here and see if I can pop these fish. Yes. Jeez. So good at it last game. Now I can't hit the broadside of a scale. Finally. Here. Knife. Piece of fish. Okay. Eat the piece of fish. See the wheels spinning. Telling me I'm in an unstable place. So there's probably a rift that's going to form here or something. It's just naturally an unstable place. Okay, it's 3 more of these already. Eat these. Gotta get that health bar up. Another one. I mean, I kind of don't really know where we could head to. All looks kind of blah everywhere. At least we got food, and at least this playthrough we made baskets. And that's a start anyway. Let's take those out. Let's open up my inventory, throw them in. Let's take the rest of the firewood, throw that in. That will allow this fire to burn out. I'm not going to come back here right at the moment. I may come here again at another time. Let's grab our axe. We're definitely going to need some more wood. Try to venture off and go somewhere to find somewhere to live. All right. Oh, what's that? It's a ghost. I don't think we'd ever be able to catch that. Now you can't throw your spear too. You definitely can do that. Okay, see the wheel now? It's spinning in the opposite direction. So it lets you know you're approaching a area that's more stable. You kind of want to live in an area where that wheel ain't spinning at all. But ideally would like. Yeah. I want to head this way because trees over here. We need a wood source for sure. Quartz. There's flint stuff over here. Quartz. Quartz. Eventually we're gonna need quartz. And you know, probably should be marking all of this on my map with the little pick so that I know. So quartz. Yay. What? So yeah, I'm on the lookout for somewhere I can set down as my home, but you always got to keep looking at your hunger bar as well. Okay, so it looks like my health eventually generated back up, so that's good. There. If you play with the monsters on, you may want to avoid caves, holes in the ground, places of that starting off. Things tend to like to live in dark holes in this. And remember, everything's hostile if you attack. Well, it goes down a bit, doesn't it? Picking up them damn sand blocks. I don't want them. keep making my way over here towards the trees. I'd like to find some dirt. How many sticks do I got? I got 9. I know, all right. 11 o'clock already in the afternoon, morning, and still have not found a place to live. Pale gravel. Yeah, this is looking a little better. Biome here we've wandered into. At least maple, or maybe these are pine trees. There it is. Pine. Sometimes pine trees, check them out, they may have resin on them. And I know that eventually you will need resin for something. Don't know right offhand what. Progressed far enough in the game to find out. But I got a feel on it the way things are going. Looks like that wheel definitely stopped. This is a stable area. I mean, I could stay here. We could build our first little hut out of the grizzly up there. Oops, laying on the ground. Yeah, don't want to piss him off. So. That's what I mean about just blindly running through the woods. Because you step on those guys, and that's enough for him to go aggro, and then next thing you know, you're done. As you know, when I watched my first video on this game, I got pretty much spawned right on top of one. He gave me one little whack, and I had 1 bar of health left. Give you 2 whacks, game over. Another one up there, I think, or something. There, nice Whitecap Mountains over here too. But yeah, I don't know if maybe you're recognizing what I was talking about in the opening of the video. But the colors, they're nice, but they're a lot matte, I guess would be the way to describe that. They're not bright colorful. A little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit more realistic. And with the way the shade goes across the ground and stuff, I mean, you can see that the sun on the ground over there a little bit better than it is over here. And again, see another trader over there. But here I thought maybe this was going to be coming into something more lush. And really, we're getting into something that's more desolate. So there's many of these traders on the map, so you definitely would like to maybe mark those on the map. There's a critter of some kind. Float. What type of plant that is. There's dirt up here. Also, the soil has different levels too. I mean, low fertile soil, your crops won't grow in it very good. And, you know, finding seeds is a little tricky too. In order to even get into planting and farming. Stone. I have to plant. Okay, we're finally getting into some dirt. Plants, got a little bit of animals over here. Yeah, I got a little bit of water. Oh, look at that. Oh, Mr. Chicken. Oh, there's 2 of them. Let's see, get a chicken? And yes, you can retrieve your chicken. Oh, he attacked me. They do, they attack you. Hell is that? How much damage they do to you? Where are you? Cock-a-doodle-doo. Any meal for me? How do you? You dirty bugger. Not a one. The hardest part about catching your food is catching it. Wow. Yeah. Get anything up there? No, I don't think I did. Puffballs. These are a type of mushroom. Where's my speed? Now you can eat the puffballs. I think what I'll do is I'll just run around and collect those up. Because I don't think I'm going to be getting the chicken. It's flint. Start screaming at us in a minute. Now, how do I know you can eat puffballs? Well, I'm playing before, but how you can tell is you can hover over and you'll see that it says when eaten 80 saturation and it's fresh for 18 days. If it's bad for you, it'll have a negative hit point rating on it, and it'll basically tell you if you eat this, you're going to hurt yourself. Okay. I think we're going to be okay here. I mean, there's no more, not really any cattails here. But I do have cattail roots, and I could plant them. You see that rooster is over here again? I'm gonna eat you. Damn it, missed again. Oh. Oh, great. I think I've lost my spear. Got it back. Wow. I don't want to venture too far off of this spot. So anyway, if you do want to see me play some more of this, in a minute, let's just stop here. And let's grab these out. We'll eat them. And then, you know, we come back to this game. We'll go ahead and we'll set up a base here. I think this will give us a pretty good start. Like I said, we can plant the rest of those cattails if we need to. So this is Old Guy Plays 1969, giving you a little preview of Vintage Story. And like I said in the last video, you want to see me play some more of it, you got to make sure that you go ahead and make a comment or something. Got to keep me going. Anyway, until next time, folks, have fun, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.